Well, not how I wanted to start my 2025. I was just laid off. This is actually the first time I've ever been laid off, so I don't really know what to even do or how to process anything. I just dropped off my laptop.
All federal DEI hires have been put on paid leave. That, to me, is a win. A small win, but it might be the only win we get because you kind of can't force somebody in the private sector to do that. And if you ask me, we know the left by now. The DEI hires for private companies and private, positions of any kind, they're going to go through the roof. It's going to be virtue signaling and all this other bullshit, which is exactly why DEI hires are discriminatory.
The fact that a lot of white women thought that DEI meant minority or black people, that it didn't include them, is the funniest thing to me. Because white women are DEI hires majority of the time. They benefit from DEI initiatives.
The real F around and find out moment is here. A lot of people are looking at the black community thinking that we are the recipients and benefactors of DEI programs and affirmative action programs. And I know affirmative action is no longer, but whenever they hear the term DEI or they hear the term affirmative action, they look to the black community thinking that we are the benefactor.
Hey fam, say fam, how you doing? I hope you are doing great. Welcome back to the channel. And whenever you're watching these videos, kindly just make sure you have subscribed to the channel. Now, ladies and gentlemen, our today's episode is based on palm-colored women who got laid off their jobs simply after voting against the DEI programs. These palm-colored women thought that the DEI initiatives were simply for the, for the black community. They thought that it was for the minority who are the black people, and they got laid off their jobs. Now they went out on TikTok talking about all that, and black women came out to respond to them. Now, there are these videos that I have prepared for you, and I want us to watch them together. So guys, I'd like to know what's your take about that down in the comment section. So guys, take a look and I'll be right back.
Well, not how I wanted to start my 2025. I was just laid off. This is actually the first time I've ever been laid off, so I don't really know what to even do or how to process anything. I just dropped off my laptop. It sucks the most because I seriously was only at this company for 2 months. I literally got this job in October and loved every single second of it. Unfortunately, the company was acquired and a lot of us were let go. Nothing you can do about it, but it definitely sucks. I have no idea what I want to do. I don't know if I want to even keep working for a company or what. I got my real estate license back in early October. I'm like, maybe I should just pursue that. But I also really liked the idea of having like a stable income with a job. I'm also getting married this year and have lots of expenses. So yeah, I still know it's going to be a great year. Like, I'm truly trying to be positive. I know everything happens for a reason, but yeah, I guess we'll see what happens.
So I just got fired or let go, terminated. Like, I didn't do anything. They just don't have the funds anymore, I guess. You know how it goes in tech. I was not familiar, but because this was my first tech experience, hopefully last. I do not like the constant layoffs and all. That's stressful. I'm in my parking garage because my roommate is working in our apartment right now. But yeah, so if anybody needs help with marketing, I like social media, I'm good at writing, I have a journalism degree, business minor, so I'm good with writing, social media, all that. I have references, I'm updating my resume as we speak. Yeah, so if anybody needs help, I am available as of today. I don't know what else to say, but I think I'm still kind of in shock. That was an interesting experience. I've never been like let go or terminated before, so this is new for me, but yeah, if anybody needs help, let me know.
So I heard a couple of hours ago now, since I've been trying to make this video for at least an hour, that all federal DEI hires have been put on paid leave. That, to me, is a win. A small win, but it might be the only win we get because you kind of can't force somebody in the private sector to do that. And if you ask me, we know the left by now. The DEI hires for private companies and private, positions of any kind, they're going to go through the roof. It's going to be virtue signaling and all this other bullshit, which is exactly why DEI hires are discriminatory. It's not discrimination to not hire them. It is discrimination to be hired based on one aspect of yourself. I would not want to be hired or let go because I'm a woman or because I'm in a wheelchair. Judge me on my skill. It's just like Martin Luther King Jr. Judge me on my skill and my content and my character, and not any other identity politics thing, especially for a job that has zero to do with it. Zero. Now, I know federal employees are also being ordered to go back to work in the office, which, yay for taxpayers, because everybody pays for it, and they haven't been in the offices. But, point being, if you call such and such to, I don't know, do whatever, like call, I guess, Social Security, Board of Elections, I don't know, DMV, whatever, post office, whoever you're going to call, Ghostbusters, you're not going to care who is on the other line. You're going to care if they can help you with your problem. So why is it okay for them to be hired based on anything other than that? I don't think they should be fired based on it either. They shouldn't be fired because they identify as an elephant lesbian. Who cares? Can you do your job? Like, the fact that people think it's discrimination to not hire people based on skill, we have such a problem in society. And yeah, this is a win, but I'm going to be speaking out continually about this because it's not over, and it's never going to be over, because you can't control the things that happen in private companies or with one-on-one when you're hiring somebody. So we're going to all be virtue signaled against, and they're going to be hired for this, that, and the other. And part of me is like, you know what? Okay, I hope they are still good at the job and succeed, because if you're good at the job, I don't care what you identify as, you should be hired. Part of me wants them to epically fail so that the person that hired them can be like, oh shit, I should have hired somebody who actually had skill. That's all I have to say about that. This topic is never going to go away, and neither am I.
The fact that a lot of white women thought that DEI meant minority or black people, that it didn't include them, is the funniest thing to me. Because white women are DEI hires majority of the time. They benefit from DEI initiatives. So the fact that you would vote against your own interests and then get upset that this is happening to you is just like hilarious to me. What do you mean you didn't realize that you were the diversity hire? Like, you're a woman and you think that you have an equal playing field in this game as a white man? The fact that we have this program set in place stops companies from discriminating against you based off your gender. So I just don't understand why you would think that, oh my God, I'm in the same playing field as a white man, because you never will be. You actively voted against your rights to appease white men, and you're going to pay the consequences for that. DEI does not just mean black people. As a white woman, that also affects you. White women thought that DEI meant minority.
Everything she said is 100% yes, but I want to add on, why the fuck would it be okay, even if it didn't include them, you know? I guess I should say us, because, like, I'm also, like, a white woman, but, like, I didn't vote that way, so I don't want to be lumped in with that shit. But even if white women were not a part of DEI hires, what the fuck kind of mental gymnastics and mental illness does it take to have to look at this and be like, yeah, no, we don't need that. No, everyone doesn't deserve to have a job. Everyone doesn't deserve equal opportunities. No, we should leave that to the men. Absolutely fucking kills me, because I just, like, I don't understand how fucking abhorrent and disgusting do you have to be to just see people minding their own business, living their own lives, and be like, yeah, fuck that group of people in particular. For no fuck, for nothing? For what? Like, what does that get you? And my absolute favorite part of all of this shit is the fact that they are the fucking punchline, but these bitches don't even get the joke. Like, the time of fuck around and find out is absolutely upon us, and it's just so fucking unfortunate that everyone else has to find out with these absolute fucking idiots.
The real F around and find out moment is here. A lot of people are looking at the black community thinking that we are the recipients and benefactors of DEI programs and affirmative action programs. And I know affirmative action is no longer, but whenever they hear the term DEI or they hear the term affirmative action, they look to the black community thinking that we are the benefactor. Now, here's some information for you. The number one recipient of DEI are white women. That is according to the U.S. Department of Labor. And others fall under that group, under the minority group, the ethnic minority. Number one recipient under that group are Latino and Hispanic Americans. Number two are Asian Americans. Number three are Native Americans. Number four, individuals with disability. Number five, veterans. Okay? And number six, the LGBTQ plus community. And guess who comes last at receiving DEI benefits? Guess who comes last? That's right. Black Americans. Black people. Let me also say, you can do a Google search and you will see the primary benefactors of DEI programs are not only white women, but white men, white male CEOs. Those are the ones who have benefited the most from DEI initiative programs.
Welcome back, guys, and from the video that we have just watched together, you can clearly see what these palm-colored women are going through. You can see that they are regretting, they are suffering, This is because they voted against their personal interests. They voted against the DEI programs. They did this simply because they thought that those programs were only going to benefit the black women. And from my own point of view, from what these palm-colored women did, they are racist. And guys, they say that karma is real, because I don't see how you can vote against something which is good and which is going to benefit everybody in the community, including you, simply because you don't want anybody else of another race maybe to benefit from the same thing. But it is what it is. After you palm-colored women did what you did, you can see now you are in hot seat. You can see now, yeah, you are suffering. Black women came out and responded to these palm-colored women, and they are saying that black women are saying that these palm-colored women, they have to pay for what they did, and they are indeed paying for what they did. And so guys, that's all that I had for you today. I'd like to know what's your take on this down in the comment section, guys. And whenever you're watching these videos, just make sure you have subscribed to the channel. Until the next episode, for now, goodbye.